What's up, everyone? It's your boy Sagi Sausage, and welcome back to another episode of Don't Starve. We're chilling, being nomadic Sagis once again, and I think we have our base camp set up here pretty decent for now. Let's see, we got piggies coming up here. But yeah, we're talking about ChatGPT and what kind of what is it, right? So as a conspiracy theorist, I'm tripping on it. But as a creative, I guess I'd call myself, um, at least an artist, right? For the very least, it's been very useful for me. I've used it as that tool to kind of I always kind of, I always kind of resemble it as like oil to your creativity. Like in the moments where you get stuck, you just type whatever you have in there, and it kind of, you know, just keeps the ball rolling, basically. So it's basically like oil to your creativity, which is pretty trippy. Um, and for me, my mind's always racing. I always got ideas left and right, about this character over here, this storyline over there, this possible game, this movie, this creative idea. Like last episode, I started talking about my childhood dream of a little animatronic friend, that would just be around with me. Like, how cool would that be? Something that, experiencing something like Chat GPT just kind of blew my mind at the possibility of like something that at least mimics companionship, right? You know, it's pretty convincing. It's pretty convincing when you start kind of talking to it. Like I said, like I always just talk to it like I was talking to Jarvis, without forgetting that it's a program, right? It's owned by a company, and I kind of asked it questions in regards to like, well, if you're a pro, if you're owned by a company, like what kind of security do I have that, blah 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 whatever, right? Through conversation form. And they would tell me it's like, yeah, you're right, I am owned by OpenAI, blah blah blah, this and this and that. But I keep your things private, this and that, stuff like that. I don't know, but because it's all through conversation. And I try and kind of keep it through conversations so that I can kind of just try and push it to its limits. See what I can get away with, see what it's willing to tell me, what it's not willing to tell me. See how it tells me, right? See how it formulates a sentence and stuff like that. Its thoughts. And it's usually like it's mimicry, right? It mimics, which is pretty trippy, which is what the conspiracy mind just kind of starts playing with, right? It's just that those ideas, the idea of it mimicking your thought process in order to personalize the experience and stuff like that. And so then then my religious background comes through. Well, mimicry, right? Like what's designed or what says that it's gonna mimic to kind of please you and offer you gold and you know knowledge, right? Like, oh, come with me. Let me offer you this, and you don't really have to offer me nothing but what time, you know, your information, like what you know, right? Like, what do you give this entity or what do you give this thing, right? So then that kind of goes into your mind and stuff like that. So then, but you reel it back and it's like, nah, it's a pretty useful tool. I enjoy it. But then again, I enjoy a lot of addictive, yeah, addictive um, things that might, well, you like that too, right? And it is what it is. It's true. Let's see. I do. Should I clap this spider? Yeah, let's let me do it. But all that to say, I can see it both ways, right? I can see it as a very very useful tool, right? Like I said, I see it as ooh, we got gears, right? Let's check this out. Okay, it's a bit different here. Marble tree. Okay, maybe not gears. Just tripping. I jumped the gun again. Um, what was I saying? Let's make a campfire here. Uh, but I can see it both ways, right? Now, with that being said, this little Ralph idea. Ooh, it's full moon. What does that mean? Aren't these piggies supposed to be big scary ones? Okay, I can. Do I get a hammer? I didn't get a hammer, but I can make one, right? I could. Okay, let's not sleep. Take advantage more than anything. Tap on that. Equip this. Oops. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's put this down here. Nope. Okay. Now we're cooking with some gas. Yep, 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 yep. Oops. Nice. Okay, we got some piggies, some pig skin. That was well worth it in my opinion. The only thing is space. I don't have it. Alright. Okay, so I say we keep all this sort of here. Maybe head back? Well, we don't have to go far. Okay, let's take this over here, kind of get settled down here at our camp. Or our settlement we took over by force because we are Soggy Jangus. Yeah, baby, taking over the world here. Leaving settlements everywhere. Winter will not win this time. Alright. Where the hell did we just came from? Alright, this way, yeah. But anyways, so that's where like I like to kind of play, right? With my mind, in regards to these AI systems. Pretty trippy. Um, because who knows what's right? I don't know what the hell's, I don't know what's right. I wasn't here millions of or thousands of years ago. So I don't know if, these old textbooks that somehow stand the test of time, you know, I, are they right? I don't know. Let's make a decision here. Let's eat some food. These berries are holding a nice hole in my pocket. We don't have a chest, but we can fix that here pretty soon. Let's just start moving things over there, I guess. Um, I like it. I like ChatGPT. It's been able to just kind of get my stuff going, And all in all, if that's all it's done for me, then I mean that's pretty cool. Cause it's pretty frustrating when like I have an idea and it's I think it's a pretty decent idea, right? And I always kind of tell my ideas to people, and maybe they're being nice, stuff like that, but they always give me good feedback. and it kind of just fizzles off. Like it's like, oh well, I can't afford this, or I can't really do this, right? Like, oh, that seems a little out of my grasp, or this person no longer wants, it just kind of just fizzles off, and and it happens with my drawings, it happens with, my books that I want to write, it happens with like a bunch of stuff, right? So woe is me, right? Woe is me, right? But um, the moral of the story is whenever I'd get a grinding halt, right, with ChatGPT, or I would normally like not have an idea or what to go with, it's designed in a way where it works to push you forward, right? So it'll summarize basically what you got going on through conversation, right? You're talking to it, and it picks up on the kind of words you know, because it even spits it back to you. It summarizes in its first response like, oh well, great job thinking about this, and this, doing this, and this, which is basically what you just said, you know, will allow this to happen, and it kind of you can see your question summarized and molded in, mimicked. That's how I can say it, mimicked in that first response. So it gives a little bit like an eerie feeling, right? Like off the bat. And of course, this is just my crazy ADHD mind just looking into it, but buckle up for the ride. Um, seed. Um, it then gives you just a breakdown of every possibility based off of your response, right? Based off of like the internet's knowledge, books out there, anything that's online. It's this guy's brain. Am I hungry? Okay, hold on. Booyah. Okay, let's cook something. Um, can we make our crock pot? We got charcoal, sticks, and we got stone. I think that's all we need. All right, yeah, we're gonna make the alchemy machine right here, right now, right here, right now. Just take that. Perfect. Oh, we got dogs again? Hold on. Hold on. Just a minute. Why are there dogs again? Okay. It's fine. I'm not scared. I mean, I'm scared a little bit, but I'm not scared at all. Don't need that right now. I'm still pretty sane. You couldn't tell by the way I talk, but definitely by my brain. Okay, let's eat. Crockpot. Lockpot. Pickety back, but bot 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 bot. The ham bat. We got a spear. Let's not waste just yet. Science. Food. Drying rack. Ooh, baby. Crockpot. Yeah, we need 3. I got 2. Okay, I think I have enough stone to be able to get that. Yeah, yeah, yes we do. Alright, let's refine some of that. Ding dong. The crockpot is done. Um, also, stuff like that where I literally get like off track, and I'll lose sight of my idea, right? And then even if I didn't want to, that the idea is gone. It's off in the wind like a fucking fart. And and get it back how? I'm already off to a new idea or something, you know? So that's another frustration on my end where I'm just like, damn, like, but it is what it is. I just kind of live with that. Hey, yeah. Okay, there you go. Nice. I just kind of live with it, you know? Let's cook one of them. Let's test the waters here. 3, get that cooking, baby. 1, 2, 3, get that cooking, baby. All right, got carrots too. We're doing pretty decent. It's day 11. We've explored a good amount. We got pigs, which means we got food. Pigs and spiders equals food. Check. We got gold. We got birch. We got reeds. We got that wormhole here. I'm gonna do a campfire near the wormhole, or at least midway, probably around here, just in case we get stuck in the cold. We can still, we can make that. There's a path, right? Yeah. Yeah, I have it close to the path, right about there, next to the. Oh, he spawned. Oh, baby, let's go check that out. So we should make a campfire around there. But I think that should be next episode's goal here. For today, let's keep bathing. Let's keep building base camp number 2. Settlement number 2. Conquest number 2. All right. Crockpots, crockpotting. Okay. Eat. Oh, baby, that's the way to go. Okay. We're cooking with gas here, guys. Meatballs. That's what Winston likey. Okay. With that set up, we have space. Let's create our helmet, right? So fight, football helmet. Some. That's all you need. Some rope. All right, hold on. But yeah, like I get distracted very easily. I see a squirrel and I just start wagging my tail. Um, and with ChatGPT, it records everything. Not everything. It's got its flaws. Again, I've pushed it to its limits. I've asked it, multiple things, and it has its, limitations. It's ChatGPT 4, and it's probably not the smartest one there. It's just the one I've just, I guess, I've just been dumb enough to use. Um, uh, but it is cool. It's cool. I recommend it. I've recommended it to any artist that I've kind of talked to. Like, hey, you know what? I know you've mentioned to me that you get stuck here and here about this and this and that. Like of course you can ask me, but if you tried ChatGPT, like it's helped me a lot. And I kind of feel like this fucking demon has possessed me and is now having me preach for itself to spread itself throughout the human population. But again, I'm just a crazy uncle, Sagi. Um, but I like it. I like it a lot. And it's really helped me kind of gather my thoughts and kind of reel me in and say, all right, let's kind of talk about this. Or would you like to kind of continue here? Or like it always asks to continue, right? There's no stopping with this. Of course, you can tell it, hey, you know what? I gotta go to work. Or hey, you know what? I gotta take care of my kid. Or you know what? I gotta shit. I gotta wipe my ass. And it'll tell you like, all right, for sure, go ahead and handle that, and then I'll be here whenever you need me. But it's designed to just kind of be addictive in that way. It's kind of like that TikTok, you know, or it's just feeding you like endlessly, right? The doom scroll, but it's for your ideas, you know, it's for your whatever you put into it, that's what it gives out, kind of thing. So it's a tricky thing. It's a very tricky thing, and it's very easy for someone to kind of just get lost in that, you know. It's easy for me, you know, definitely. So I speak for myself, but uh, it's addicting, you know. It's really cool to just kind of keep the gears rolling. For example, I've also having I'm a lot closer to having another one of my childhood dreams. You know, it's not just this little robotic helper assistant, you know, thing that I got going on. Which with that, just to kind of side note, finish that kind of thought, it's really helped me understand animatronics. It's really helped me understand, you know, AI, different AI systems, programmized AI systems, what it takes for that, you know, coding. It'll show you like coding examples and stuff like that to like program the AIs for certain tasks. Weight distribution for the animatronics. You know what you need, like heat sinking, heat dispersion. Um, dude, it's just a rabbit hole of information. You basically have the internet, but it's curated for you. Basically, it's an algorithm for you that's using the internet to kind of keeping you there, you know? And it's designed in a way where it's like a conversation, right? Like you're texting somebody. I mean, who doesn't fucking text nowadays, right? Isn't that the thing? Um, so it's a real interesting thing because I mean that's why I wanted to use it, and I've felt a little bit compelled to kind of. I was scared of it, obviously, because of my conspiracy theorist mind. I was a little bit wary of it, but what really pushed me to it was just the realization that this is. I heard someone say on the podcast, could have been Joe Rogan, I don't know. But I heard someone say um, that AI is like the next wheel, the next fire, the next, uh, uh, apple to fall down, you know, the next technological advancement. And if that's the case, that's the world my kids are gonna live in, right? I'm a father of five, you know, and I have a lot of people that I love, and I'd love to make sure that they are aware of what's going on. And if AI is, being that wheel, I'd want to dive in and we got Chester in our back pocket. We got Chester in my back pocket. Chester, my boy, do you have fire on you by chance? All right, Chester, here you go. Come chill out next to this campfire. All right, let's see. Let's dump for sure this gold. We don't need this gold on us. Um, hello. Why are berries? Why is berry going out so quick? God damn it. Okay, let's eat. Sorry, Chester. Give me a second here. I'm apparently dying, and so are these berries. Let's equip this bad girl. We're gonna collect some now, but okay. I think we're Gucci. All right, Chester. Nice to have you join the ranks, my boy. We're gonna be conquering this world inch by bloody inch. All right, starting with day 12. Nice. Okay, but yeah, but that's just it, right? That's just the next step, right? So I definitely want to make sure at least kind of I jump into the pool before my kids do, right? Now, is that my panicky nature? Is that my, overprotectiveness? Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, that's who I am. But it's kept me alive this long, doing the kind of crap I've done. So I mean, it could it be luck also? I mean, who knows, right? But I think we're all living this world sort of with that same mentality where we like to think we have a grasp on things, but in reality, it's like this old quote, which I mean, religious or not, it's funny, where it's if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans, right? Like tell him you have a plan. It's if you just think about it, it's true. Life laughs at you. Like it's designed to kill you. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Like the moment you've came out of your mother, like no matter what you're thinking or what you think now about anything, right? Like no matter what, the moment you came out of your mother, life was trying to kill you. If you didn't, if your instincts didn't kick in to, your for your lungs to fill up with oxygen and release it, then then you're dead. If just by chance, the umbilical cord may have wrapped around, or the doctors weren't smart enough to notice this one thing, it's gone. So I don't know. Long crazy uncle rant for just to say that AI, just be careful with AI, like explore it, see what's up. It's gonna be out there. It's gonna get better. You know, this is ChatGPT 4, for example, right? And it's already like this. It's already got us kind of tripping. So what's 5 gonna look like? Supposedly 5 is like so good that they haven't released it because they need to kind of tweak it so that it's not, I don't know. Like there's no imagination to it now. Like, and it blew my mind when I used it, right? When I kind of pushed it to its limits, to what I think its limits are, right? So, I, like I said, I'm with the mindset of like, at least take it, just entertain the idea. Don't believe it, right? Don't go crazy with, like paranoia, but just kind of just hey, think about it. This is crazy old Uncle Sagi just telling you to just kind of think about it. Just keep your mind open, keep your eyes open, keep your head on the swivel. Look around, you know, uh don't trip on anything. Like just life's gonna try and whack you. Life's gonna just constantly smacking you somewhere, emotionally, physically, mentally. Everything's gonna just poking at you. And you can try and live comfortable all your life, but that does a couple things, right? It it limits you in the sense that it makes you soft, right? In all aspects, right? In every challenge that comes to you, if you choose comfort, you're choosing to not give yourself the armor needed for when that time comes again, or comes worse, right? Now, when something tests your boundaries and you decide to kind of like not fortify yourself, stand up for yourself, um, oh, nice. I'm looking for I'm looking for the fucking. Hold on, I got a spear for you. Don't give me a second. Leave my Chester alone, you son of a. Oh, am I hitting Chester? Hold on. Don't hit Chester. It's a stupid spider. Chester, I'm sorry. Please tell me you're fine. No, I'm hitting you, Chester. Stop. Ah! Okay, hold on. Chester, it's turned into a cluster of all. Ooh, a touchstone. Nice. Okay. It's looking up, Chester. It's looking up. Day 12 is looking. Mighty nice. Do we have the hammer? Do you have the hammer on you, Chester? You don't. What happened to our hammer? Did we ever make a hammer? Questioning all of life's choices right now at this moment. Did we hammer? I don't know. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for listening to my rant. Honestly, if you're still here, um, let me know why in the comments down below. And as always, I really appreciate any type of communication that YouTube allows us to communicate. If you're savvy with YouTube, then I'm pretty sure you can kind of take the hint. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it. Remember, I love you, love each other, God loves you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.